This is Dr. Lou Sella, sport and performance psychologist here, and this is the last video I'm making tonight, but I think it's an important video to make. We're going to talk about analytics. All right, so as a sport and performance psychologist, I had to use analytics like crazy throughout my doctorate to prove things, not prove things, and even though you prove something, you got to come up with this thing called what are the variables. And that right there makes analytics over analytics because of variables. When you make decisions in coaching, you've got to not just be aware of what the analytics are, but what are the variables. And I'm going to tell you something. There's been a lot of this push to go for it on 4th and 4, 4th and 5. All right, let's settle this once and for all. You could have a guy like Jeff Monken has at Army with a book, and he's got analytics. Did that guy actually come up with the variables for each situation? Probably not. Got to do it at a moment's notice. Another thing with analytics. You look at situations that basically you have never encountered before, and you're going to try to go with analytics based on something you heard from someone else. You can make yourself brain dead. Look, here's the bottom line. And I don't know how close you are with God. Personally, I'm at the point, I really don't care. Get right with God. And if that pisses you off, you're never going to hire me anyway. So I really don't care. You got to get right with God. Because through the power of the Holy Spirit, you'll make the right decision. If you just ask God, what do I do here, Lord? And then you go with it. That is better than any analytic that's ever been created. Get right with God. Holy Spirit will always beat analytics. So let's establish that right then and there. Now, because here's the thing about being a triple option guy. Yeah, you can say it's an old school offense. Sure. Whatever. And that we're not interested in analytics. I'm interested in finding data. And boy, I've spoken a lot about data on this YouTube channel. Now we're over 2,900 videos. But the thing about data is before you go on and announce it to the public, you better understand what the variables are. What are the things that could cause that data to change? That's more important than anything you discover. Common sense. If you average 4 yards rushing on first down, you're going to win the game. I've been telling you that for years. It's been proven over and over and over. If you're +1 in turnover differential, you're winning 3 out of 4 games. Just doing that. That's been proven over and over and over. Here's a piece of data that I've sent to high school clients, or my clients, repeatedly. Think about this. The average rate of converting a 2-point conversion right now in high school is 48%. Now, I want you to think about this. If a 2-point conversion is worth 2 points, and 48% of the time you get it, how many extra points would you have to make to get to the same level of equity? You have to make almost all of them. So you might as well go for 2 in high school. A lot of people don't want to do that because they're afraid of backlash. So you can say, well, aren't you contradicting yourself? No. That's an actual analytic in which you could go all in. Now, in an offense like the triple option, where you're going to pound the zone dive right up your Generation Z opponent's can, you got a real advantage in 2-point situations. Running the zone dive, running the toss, if they're absolutely going to put that many people inside. It's not real hard to figure it out. So, the point of this video is, with analytics, you got to understand the variables. The biggest variable of all, though, is get right with God to get filled with the Holy Spirit, because through the Holy Spirit, if you ask God for help in those crucial situations, He'll lead you the right way. So that's what you need to know about analytics. Holy Spirit trumps analytics by an infinite amount. And with analytics, be ready for the variables, because they're all over the place. Now, go win in 2024. You want to get to the next level, pick up the phone, give me a call. My number's on the thumbnail of this video. So is my website. We'll talk soon.